Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pokemon Radical Red, where we're here again at the Elite Four. Now we have to dive into something here, and that is even deeper into the EVs of our Pokemon. Some EVs have been working out great for us, but we haven't maximized everything to the final bit. Max out. So on Salamence particularly, that is speed. Speed is a big thing that we need more of. And so we're likely gonna max out the speed stat. Unfortunately, that's gonna come to some loss of defense. Metal. I don't know what we're gonna do there yet. There's some Pokemon that are very obvious. Some of them are maybe a little bit more complicated, at least for me. And so Venusaur will leave too. This is one we'll do speed as well, just because it's not taking any sort of hits. So we might as well just get rid of some defense. Lapras might become our defensive Pokemon. I'm unsure of it yet, but that might be. Ooh, it's also has a base stat HP that's really high. And then there's Wobbuffet, which I think we're gonna get rid of the attack, max the HP, and then go for its defensive stats. But let's start that process by flying over to Saffron, I believe, to eliminate some EVs off our team, so that we can then bolster other ones. And so it's this gent here. We're gonna have to be careful, not be careful, but do this in a way that makes sense. So we need about 100. Oh, it's pretty much all of them from our defenses. Okay, so let's just do all of them here. Let's see how this goes. Again, we can always change these whenever. It is just annoying to do, but we can always change them. So the defenses are gonna be completely removed, leaving way for Salamence. The defenses are also gonna be completely removed from you because they're just not doing anything. And then the defenses are gonna be moved from you as well. And we're gonna get rid of 100 of those. And then on Wobbuffet, we're gonna get rid of the attacks. 180. Reduced by 10. Not what we wanted. Attack, and we're gonna reduce by 252. And then we're gonna leave that, and we're gonna check our Pokemon again now. Yes, the special defense we did not lower. Okay, we lowered it by 10. Your special defense, no, not your speed. Your special defense by, I think it's 50. I think you can keep a little bit. You, what else is there? Your speed is also irrelevant, right? Let's get rid of all your speed. We need to tank your Pokemon. That was one of the comments that came up, and it's completely valid. We have no defense, and we have good offense, but not good enough offense, or not enough speed. The other thing is we are kind of throwing away some Pokemon in certain battles, and so we're definitely going to try and not do that anymore. What else would we do here? You defensively, you're like the slowest thing on this planet, so like you probably don't need these speed IVs. So let's just do that for now. There's a lot there that we can hopefully act on here. Ooh, Suicune's right here, and so does Latias. Let's go down here now. I think we have money, right? We gotta have money. 44,000. Oh, it's actually enough. It's actually tons. Not in there again. Let's go back to the bag. Not the Poke Rider either. Dude, I'm just spamming buttons. Holy. Relax, dude. Get back to the stat scanner. So it's just speed on you. Oh, but doesn't it mess with our whole team? Can you turn the Exp sharing off? I don't know if you can. I gotta actually take these Pokemon out before I completely ruin this. Because I think it was sharing the EVs. Let's just pick an empty box here. Also, if you have any TAC IDVs, Venusaur, I should get rid of those. So the only two Pokemon we want speed on, I'm pretty sure I have to do this, at least because I can't turn off the Exp Share, are these two. We could use a brace too, but I'm not gonna bother, honestly. We'll just run through it very quickly here. Get in here, give me the speeds. All the speeds. Let's just jump into it. So we're gonna do this for a while here, but we will get a run in with the Elite Four as well. I'm hoping this speed, again, we might start looking at the Choice Scarf again, potentially for Salamence, maybe not. But hopefully this speed makes it enough to just guarantee around some Pokemon that we will just outspeed them. Just no matter what, we are always outspeeding them. But we'll have to make an attempt and see. And if not, then the Choice Scarf might have to come back out for certain battles. And that's totally okay. There's gonna be a lot of this right now. Lots of this. I'm gonna check, but I'm not gonna bother checking. You know what I mean? Just not gonna bother. And just straight Morbid. Luckily, we don't have to actually go replenish our PP on our moves, which is a great thing. The battles are just completely healed after they're completed. I have no idea how many IVs I'm getting, so let's check now. Still a little ways to go. Lots of ways to go, actually. So Talonflame for sure will be very, very fast, and hopefully does great work for us. And then Salamence is the one that I'm kind of unsure if it's actually going to make a difference. But Talonflame for sure, it should do something. I'm not going to bother checking. We're so far off still. We might have to actually go do a run midway through to then get the rest of the EVs. Which actually also doesn't make sense because then we're going to get EVs from the battle itself. So I'd rather not do that. I might end up having to sell some things just to get the monies. More speed. It's going to be a bit of a slog. But I'm hopeful. Like, we are doing better. We consistently get to Bruno. When we get the Urshifu team, we are fairly consistent at beating it. There are times that we just do the wrong thing, which is completely the wrong play, and it completely costs us the battle. So we got to clean that up a little bit. And then with Agatha, I feel like either team we have a decent shot at. The one with Grimmsnarl out front definitely, I think, is our better success rate, or we get further into the battle at the very least. But we are doing pretty well there. Okay. So you guys are both maxed out now on those two stats. Now, where do we put the other, like, 6 EVs? I don't know, dude. I guess HP will just be the default. It's, like, a lot of money for HP, but let's max them out. Get them all the EVs they need, even if it costs us 2 grand. We actually have definitely enough money for all this, because it doesn't cost us that much. There we go. So EVs are maxed out on these 2 Pokemon. Next up, let's see what we're doing here. You need some for sure. I mean, you guys can now stay because you actually have capped EVs. You need some. I think I might have to just do you on your own because I think yours are just weird. What are we doing on you? Probably HP to start. HP to start, and then defenses, I believe. Okay, let's do it. HP to start. And then we'll probably try and split it between the defenses. I don't think there's one we particularly need over the other. The Zacian, I mean, in theory, if it's all physical, it could be nice. Could be nice to do there. Just get more physical defense so we can maybe take that shot and then take another shot. But I don't know if it guarantees us anything, because then we know the flash cannon that's coming in also is pretty good. Should we also be just capping like 2 EVs? That's what I usually see on most competitive Pokemon, is 2 EVs just completely capped. Maybe not competitive, but Pokemon that just have skewed stats towards 2 stats. But I don't know about Wobbuffet in particularly. 195, lots to go. Luckily this one I can just smash the button like I love to do. Oh well, messed that up. But I'm hopeful that with a little bit more HP, we're at 485. So let's see what we can get up to. Can we get up to 500? Oops. Nope. Please. 489. I don't know if we'll get to 500, but we'll be very, very close. Almost reaching like Blissey level HP right now. If this can consistently get us to Agatha, and I know that's like halfway through the Elite Four, because we're already doing pretty well against Agatha, I think this can make us to the champion. Not regularly, but if we play our best, I think we can get to the champion. Let's keep going. There's probably at least one more on HP. And then defenses, I think we'll just split back and forth. We'll do one battle of physical, one battle of special, and just go back and forth like that. Because they're pretty close anyways. We are also running out of money. You're maxed. There. Let's start with special defense. Since it is lower, let's try and get them as close to even as possible. Luckily, this is going much faster than it normally would. But it is still very annoying to do. We're gonna do probably another one. Just because it was actually quite low compared. And again, maybe this is the difference of the flash cannon on Lucario not doing as much damage and us surviving and knocking it out. That would be amazing. Okay, regular defense now. We're probably about par now. Ooh, it's a colossal. Exclusively defensive EVs. I can never get those two straight. IVs and EVs. It'll never happen. But just know I know what they mean. Because probably at the beginning of this playthrough, I was very far from knowing. Okay. Still got a bit to go. I like the split we got going on, though. It's feeling good. It's feeling much stronger. 497 HP, by the way. Very close to 500. But I guess it was never going to make it there. Because it has perfect stats now. We can do another one. Whatever. Special. It's going to go special. I probably need to sell some things because I do have some other IVs or some EVs on other Pokemon to do, and I'm not going into the battle unless we're completely capped on everything. Yeah, you still have some space too. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to fly somewhere. Sell some garbage. Where's the quickest, easiest mart to get to? Probably you. You just know where you are and you don't have to go up floors or down floors, any of that. Nonsense. You just sell a hyper potion real quick. Do we actually have items to sell? I don't know if we do. Honestly, I mean, how much do these cost? 5 Gs? I don't know how much it raises it by. Oh my gosh, we have 21? Let's just drop that. 40 grand is enough to get by. Holy, I didn't realize we had that many of those. Back to Lavender. A little bit more here on Wobbuffet. This is taking a little longer than I thought it would, but it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Wobbuffet for sure, I think we can actually properly use. There's still moments in the battles that we don't use them at all, or it's just complete throwaway, or we waste some other Pokemon trying to make Wobbuffet work. And we gotta fix that. For sure. But I think this is gonna make a pretty big difference. The Citrus Berry is gonna heal a little bit more than it usually does. And I think we can actually maybe get the Zacian and the Lucario on some of these battles. I'm confident that we could do that. Check it out. There we go, 210. So, let's check the overall stats on it. Oh, so we actually have defense buff too. Which is totally fine. Okay, cool. Wait. Wouldn't it be smarter? Maybe, like, again, maybe I'm just not knowing what I'm doing here. Speed up, special attack down. No, special, we want defense up. Defense is what we have. Defense up. Special attack down. Because as far as I'm aware, Mirko counter, they double the damage. And so our attack and special attack value actually doesn't even matter at all. Is what I'm operating under. The assumption of. Let's take these two, because I don't know if we ended up doing anything to Venusaur. But we have to check now. 1, 2, 3. You are at 510 still. You can use some attack. And then some defense. Okay. Okay. Some attack and some defense. I definitely also have the wrong Pokemon out front, but that's okay. We'll switch it out. Get some attacks. And then we'll get some defenses. And we have to make better switches during battles too, I think. That's not something we do at all right now. We do it with Terrakion, and that's about it. Attacks. We do a little bit with Terrakion where we switch actually into our Melmetal, but we don't do it pretty much anywhere else. And we really should. We don't really have a special defender. And that's what I'm trying to think, if Lapras is that Pokemon we should do that with, because we've been already switching it in and out. As if it was some sort of defensive tank. 252 there. Do I go crazy on physical attack, physical defense? I feel like I do. It's just much more of a physical defender. I feel like we might just get more out of it if we just max this out. I don't know, we'll have to see. Let me know in the comments too if I'm doing anything wrong here with the EVs we're selecting, because they might just not be the good ones to be putting on these Pokemon, but I think they're not bad, especially on the attacking side. The defensive side maybe is a different question or a different answer. 502, we gotta do one more. Defense, and then we'll check out Lapras and see if we did anything to it. If we didn't, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna bother them. We're just gonna go back and do our run through for the episode, because it's already further in here than I thought it would be. Should be at 510. And then up here, get Lapras. Hopefully, I don't think I touched it, but I might have, because it has just, I mean, it just, I don't know, I feel like its stats are just all over the place. I keep going into Pokemon. I kind of wish the stat scanner would just let me do that, but no, we're still at 510. So now 510 again across the board. Let's see what difference this could make for us in our battles here in the Elite Four. Items should be all good to go. We'll make this switch here, put you in last just because I don't know why, but my brain has a hard time seeing you anywhere else. And we got some monies, but that's no big deal, because we know we're gonna get 30k right here by winning this battle. Into the first one we go. Let's take our finger off the trigger here. Play this out as it's intended to, and maybe get as far as we've ever gone before. Do rare candies work also if you're at cap? Does it let you go beyond cap? I'd really love if that was a thing. Why do we have Talonflame out? Am I on full, like, crazy? Why do I have Talonflame out here? I'm actually gonna use Tailwind. Speed up our team. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Who are they gonna go for? Yep. Talonflame, of course. Interesting decision for us to have that out there, but we'll bring out Melmetal now. We're gonna be pretty fast now, so we might actually outspeed Kingdra, which is what I kind of was looking for. Beautiful. Expect the one-shot with the Moxie. Our newfound attack. Good. Is Melmetal faster? It should be. Oh, it's not with Tailwind? That is unfortunate, but... oh, it doesn't knock it out, but it paralyzes. Dracofish might still be faster, though. It is not. Salamence for the... ooh! Wait, hold up here. Have we been doing this wrong all along? Should we be going Tailwind to start off? Because Salamence is going off right now. I think it's still one more turn of it, too. Let's go with Kyogre. Double up there if we can. Salamence is still going first. Oh my gosh, it's unstoppable until a Swampert gets a hold of it. Ice Punch. I mean, we can't be too disappointed because that was a heck of a performance, but it's still hilarious. But it's just a glass cannon. It's an absolute glass cannon. But there you go. 30k in the bank. First battle down. Maybe the best we've ever done it, and it was by mistake that we had my headset just turned off. That's unfortunate. Usually gives me a warning, but no warning there. Love that. And now we're here. Infernape is still a pain. 254 speed, 299 speed. That's a lot of speed. It is a lot of speed. Might have to plug in my headset here. There's still a C- here we should fix too on that HP. Everything else is like kind of whatever. I mean, D here is also not great, D-, but it shouldn't really matter. Alright. Hope for Urshifu is kind of what I'm thinking here. Let me plug in real quick, because apparently the battery's dead. And here we go. Oh no, it's all tangled. Why is my cable all tangled? It's Urshifu though! Can we outspeed it? I don't think so. Because we didn't gain that much speed, but what if we did? Oh, so close. So close, yet not close at all. So this is gonna do more damage. Still not that bad, if you ask me. So we'll take that all day. And we knock him out, without a question. And if I could just plug in my headset, we'd be fine. There we go. Alright, Urshifu's down. One down, many to go. I don't believe I'm faster than Zacian. Ooh, they're gonna bring out Lucario, however. And I think I feel obligated to hit it. I think I do. Unless he knows he's better than I am. And he does. He definitely does. Although you can now come out and do the work. Yes, you need to come out and do the works. Run the numbers. Blast them. Without Salamence, it's worrying. I mean, I hate running or finishing a battle without Salamence around. And particularly that early on and getting knocked out. But it is what it is. Here's where things get interesting. You could take the physical beatdown. Your defense is that of which could take it. Zacian here. Fairy. It's gonna buff though. Yeah, well, it's actually gonna buff. And I think we're dunzos, no matter what. Because I don't think you can do the damage. I think we might just be done. I think it might be over for us. What if we put you to sleep? What are we looking to get out of it? I think they're gonna buff. If they buff, they probably one-shot Wobbuffet, even with our newfound... Actually, we got defense and we got HP. You gotta believe. Okay. Wow. We took that really well, though. We did take that really well. I don't think we can actually take this, though. Okay, so we're in the same spot. Let's see what this does. Maybe this would have been the actual optimum play. Oof, it's so... Oh my goodness. Okay. It's actually totally fine still. I know that sounds crazy. Potentially totally fine. It's not totally fine because we're still in the spot where we're in this battle. But... we still have a few Pokemon here. Conkeldurr is a nightmare. I don't like the idea of battling it, but we're gonna have to. Do you have Terrakion? They do. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Stone Edge coming. Plan for Stone Edge. Physical, it's literally like the same thing. May not be not very effective against you though. And you still have the water damage. They went for close combat. That's kind of nuts. Are we faster than you though? Maybe. We're not. Stay alive. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's gonna be very close here. I think you gotta go for the sleep. Expecting the switch. Huge. And then you switch back. And you blast it. We're playing it. We're playing the game. Oh, I hate to see that though. I hate to see it go. It's super effective. You gotta trust. It's a huge miss by Terrakion, although we have just the advantage in general. So you'd love to see it. No way. More concerning than I ever thought it should be, but we do beat it. And look at that, we lost Salamence early on. We kind of threw Wobbuffet, although we got lucky with the crit from our good old friend Melmetal. It all works out in the end, doesn't it? Now what? Like if I could like lean into some sort of like metal buffing move, steel buffing, I keep calling it metal, steel buffing move. Or, I mean, there's the, is that what, I think that's what Salman says. This is super effective moves. Yeah, it's the expert's belt. No, what? The other one. That buffs physical type moves. That would be pretty bomb. That would be pretty bomb to have. I mean, there's also the Salmon type. We still haven't experimented with any other megas other than our Venusaur. So that's also something to consider if we're here a long time. But we are here right now. We're going against Agatha. Grimmsnarl, we know what to do. I mean, if we know it's a Grimmsnarl, shouldn't we just start with you then? Isn't that just a better idea? Did I just have like the best idea ever? If Grimmsnarl is a possibility, why wouldn't we go with you? Even if it's a Zoroark. I mean, I guess they're a special attacker. But guess what? It's a Grimmsnarl. So it's exactly what we want. They're going for the taunt. There's gonna be no reflect. This is huge. Potentially huge for us. Our physical attack, which is more than half our team, is gonna work. I feel like I just hit you if I can. Oh. It's a special attack. Again, we don't have special defenders. But like, what is Lapras doing anyways in this battle is what I'm trying to think of. But is he not just gonna do it again? I think he can really cut through us. 154. Maybe. 154. I mean, he believes. He believes in himself. Let's see if he's right about himself. Bro. What? Were we scared? It's a physical attack, not a special attack. Look at that melt. Look at that melt. Look at that melt. Okay. I'm glad I didn't switch. I got completely baited by thinking it's a special attack for no reason. Should have definitely known it wasn't. Okay, here's where things get maybe a bit messy. We actually like the attack here. Because you like the buff, but you don't buff in this case because you already have enough attack. Oh, but you don't, dude. You actually don't. Yo, what's our damage like? Our damage is nuts. Gengar is going down. The damage is crazy. That was a regular attack. Taunt is also worn off. If you didn't know. Let's go for it. Oh, you know, you had to dream. Ooh, dream bigger, baby. We're still kicking. I don't think we can land this. Oh my goodness. Melt Metal is going crazy. He's going sicko mode. Look at this melt. Look at this melt. Look at the melt. He's melting. He's going crazy. What is happening right now? They have 2 Pokemon left. What is this game? What is this game? I mean, this is expected. Totally fine with that, by the way. Literally, our whole squad's still here. Don't mess this up. It's been known for us to completely throw a runaway. Brave Bird. We're not playing games here. This is not gonna be the run we throw away here. Oh man, we got something cooking here. Hydreigon is also no slouch. So I'll say always a choice band. Okay, so we will Brave Bird. It's a great move. So, oh, so close. And so close to greatness. Man, who can take a shot? Can you take the shot? You gotta be able to take that shot, right? 197 special. I mean, you got 209 special. I guess it's actually you then. I'm worried they're gonna buff, but like, you can't buff your way out of this. Just completely blast them. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Good. Get out of my game. Get out of my game. Okay, well, I mean, like, what can you say? What can you really say? We did phenomenally there. We did a great job there, and get the lance. You must love to see it, because I am loving to see it. We got the lance once in like 40 attempts, and then it took like another 15 or 20 attempts, and now it's like within 5 or 7 attempts of real attempts. So I'm gonna be honest, we're 30 minutes in. I'm not ready to stop yet. I'm not ready to stop this yet. What do they have here? Aerodactyl potential lead. And then the other one was... It was like a Garchomp, wasn't it? Garchomp is messy. But it goes for a Stealth Rock setup. Which is still not good for us. With Melmetal out front. Do we go Salamence? And then Melmetal switch if it is an Aerodactyl? I think that might be the play. I mean, in theory, Lapras is good against both. There's also that. But I just don't trust Lapras's damage. 223 versus 360 or 345. The numbers are getting into the realm of just being completely ridiculous, and I love it. I think we lead Salamence and try Lance out again. Let's see. He brought his full squad, of course, now. So now his full squad is fully here. Keep the Pokeball behind each of one of those fangs, apparently. It's Aerodactyl. Okay. I hate to do it, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the switch. Our physical defense is so high that I can't imagine you do that much damage, especially with a rock move. So that's a good switch for us. They might go Earthquake. They're going with the Taunt. They love their taunts. So far, it hasn't really worked out well for them. Based on the last battle. But at least no Reflects, no Shields. So that's good. Dragonite. Big Pokemon. Definitely a tough Pokemon to get through here. We have the Taunt, so none of that's going to happen. Also, high attack Pokemon. It's not going to get us. And it won't get us the next time either. Come on. Come on. You know what? It's disappointing to look at. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was a good one. But it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. And, you know, I think we survived this. If my quick math in my head looked right. Ooh, it's close. It's close, but that Citrus Berry is doing the work we need it to do. 2 down on the battle with Lance. Far from over here. Now, we don't have enough speed to do this, which is unfortunate. Thing is, what do we have? We have special Earth Power on you. And I think that might be the best thing we got. Because your physical attack is not going to be what we want. It's going to be your special. Or there's just this. This might be Wobbuffet's moment. Let's think for a second. It's between these two, in my mind. Special Earth or ground type move that isn't stab, isn't anything, but is super effective on a very tanky physical Pokemon, or the guaranteed probably knockout. I don't know what else you're going to do in this battle, Venusaur, and so I think it is your time to come out here and run the numbers. I'm going to go straight for the Earth Power just because I don't know if the Sleep's going to land. We go first, so that's pretty huge. What's this looking like? That's decent juice. It's not amazing juice, but there's some juice to that. We're not going to get the knockout here, which makes me want to go for the Sleep Powder. He's crazy. He's actually crazy. He's locked in right now. He's absolutely locked in. Juice him. Absolutely juice him. Stay asleep. Just stay asleep. I beg of you. I beg of you, stay asleep. Oh, okay. You gotta respect it. You have to absolutely respect that. What's your speed looking like? 167. And you have lowered speed too. That's kind of wild. Ooh. You gotta be faster, right? Like you're down at 89, bro. I just need to make sure Lapras goes first if he goes out there. I can't imagine it doesn't. I can't imagine it doesn't. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna be happy, but... Oh, they're gonna go for a switch. Oh, right. This is still a big issue for us. Believe it or not. I don't really know how to deal with this. We go first, so that's good. The damage is not there. Definitely far from being there. I mean, Oh, jeez. Here's my problem now. I think your special attack, because you have flamethrower. Just hit me, dude. What? How's that even allowed? How's that even allowed? They allow that in this game? Okay, I guess we're going for Earthquake. Physical attack? Bro, that's not it. That is not it. That's not it either. That's not it either. That's not it either. Oh. What? Physical attack wasn't doing it. Special attack wasn't doing it. What do we have left? What do we have left? It's this. This is what we have left. But it wasn't working either. I'm so... Oh, because it switches you out, it has to be the last turn to be used. How many has he used? He used one. Who came out? You got one, you got one, you got one. So he probably still has 2 left, which is unfortunate because we don't have the Pokemon to make that happen. And he can also go to rest. He can put himself to sleep. That's so gross. That's actually disgusting. I think I have to go you, and I have to Flare Blitz and hope I can knock him out, but it's still gonna be tight. Does get it, but take Recoil. Dracofish is just a disgusting Pokemon. I hate it so much. I need to go for this. I can't go for this. Oh no, dude. Yeah. I think we're kind of roasted and toasted. Survive it. You can survive it. You can survive it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, is it a disappointing loss? It is. Did we get there in record fashion and the best we've ever done it? Absolutely, we did. Did we perform well in the battle? Not too badly. Honestly, Dialga shouldn't be a Pokemon I'm forgetting about. Completely forgot about it. We need to find a solution to it, and I don't know what it is yet. Might be putting it to sleep ourselves. But I think it has sleep talk, which is also a problem. But for now, we're going to leave it off here. If you enjoyed the episode, as always, hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Till then.